Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, or whatever time you're watching this, and welcome back to Into the Net. We're back home. We're home from Germany. It's colder, thank goodness. Thank goodness for that cool wind in Northern Ireland. So we're on the road again tonight with Cliftonville. I'm going to change into my red shirt very soon as we head to Windsor Park in a truly massive match. Already it's a mammoth game, and I know it's only the fourth game of the season, but it's huge. Both sides going into it unbeaten. Cliftonville scoring a lot of goals. Linfield finding a way to win. They found a way to win on Friday night against Ballymena United thanks to a goal from Chris McKee, who has been on real good form going into this game tonight. Biggest test for Jim Magilton this game in terms of the level of opponent that Cliftonville have played. This is by far the trickiest test. I'm looking forward to it, I really am. I think it's going to be a really exciting game. It's going to be end to end and there should be goals in it. So let's get down to Windsor Park and let's see what this is all about. I'll see you there.
Good evening and a very warm welcome to Windsor Park, the home of Linfield Football Club for this evening's Sports Direct Premiership clash between Linfield and Cliftonville. The teenagers as follows, starting with Linfield in goals: number 1 Chris Johns, 2 Daniel Finlayson, 5 Chris Shields, 6 Jack Scott, 7 Craig Moore, 8 Cameron Gray, 9 Joe Cooper, 18 Ben Hall, 16 Matthew Park, 17 Chris McKay, and 22 Jamie Kilgood. For Cliftonville side in goals, number 1
Massive chance for Linfield already. Nathan Gord's side with a terrible kick, to be honest. Give it away to Jim Magilton, Linfield's captain. He got one-on-one. On Gord's side, made up with it with a save of his legs. But Cliftonville, there'll be nerves in this game, but if he gives those chances away, he will be punished. But should be 1-0 Linfield. Massive chance already. Over 1 minute and 43 seconds into the game. Not a bad effort from Peggy Gallagher. He hit one from range. It's sort of testing the waters a little bit. Comfortable enough safe for Chris Jones, but first shot on target from Cilftonville comes from Peggy Gallagher, but why not? Saw the goalkeeper and said, tried to catch him out a bit, but good hands from the Linfield keeper. Still 0-0. Another good chance on Cliftonville. Corner came in to Johnny Addis. He got his head on the ball, but he flicked it just wide of the target. But yeah, good chance for Cliftonville actually. But first corner of the game and promising signs that Cliftonville can get up Linfield from set pieces. Linfield centre backs have struggled in the first couple of games of the season, so from corners. I think Cliftonville put everything on top of them. And so close from Addis. Nice little flick from the centre back from the Cliftonville centre back. But yeah, you can say that Cliftonville can target them from set pieces tonight. Would have been an unbelievable goal. Chris Jones and then big goal. Just completely miskicks the ball back to him. Drops from Rory Hale from about 35 yards out. Obviously spots Jones off his line and he goes for it. Looks like it's going in, but Jones gets back at the very last minute to flick it over. It would have been an incredible goal. Probably the closest either team come to the opener. I think Linfield done well for the match Linfield. They had a penalty claim thrown away. I don't really know if it was a penalty or not. But yeah, look, for the match, I mean, they played really, really well.
Score by number 17, Chris Magilton.
Good opportunity to respond instantly. Ben Wilson was played in from a tight angle and hit a cross goal, and Chris Jones before it got down and he held it. Hard sort of angle for Wilson to score from, because obviously Jones has done well to cover the front post, but good response from Cliftonville after going 1-0 down. Worst time to probably concede just before half time, but you know, it's one of those things that the goal is the point one to concede. Rory Hale gets caught in possession. Joel Cooper, we all know his quality, really fantastic footballer. His speed, just get him into position. He pulled it across for Chris McKee, who I think is the most informed player in this league at the moment. A great finish, and I think, you know, you're looking at Chris McKee and you're thinking, hey, clubs, if he keeps going the way he is, he was at Rangers before, but I think clubs will start having a look at him again. But at half time at Windsor, it's Linfield 1, Cliftonville 0. Half time Linfield 1, Cliftonville 0, and I think that's harsh from Cliftonville, to be fair. But Linfield will do that too if you give that type of goal away. I thought it was a really poor goal to concede from a Cliftonville perspective. Rory Hale gets dispossessed, and Oran Casey just tries to take out the man. And then, like I said, when the goal went in, I think Cooper's pace is so tough to deal with. And then Chris McKee, I believe, is the most informed player in the league. And at the moment, it's only a few games in. I understand that, but he's just, everything he's hitting it is going into the back of the net. Scored the winner for Linfield against Ballymena on Friday, which was a huge goal and a 1-0 win. But overall, I think Cliftonville have been good. Rory Hale, it wasn't even a chance. I wouldn't say it was a chance. The closest that the Reds have come to actually scoring. Chris Jones makes a big mistake in the Linfield goal, and Rory Hale hits it from range. And to be fair to Jones, he gets back on his line and tips it over the bar. But it's sort of been an even contest. It hasn't been that many real clear-cut opportunities. Nathan Gart's out in the first minute, makes a mistake, and then makes a really good save to keep out Jimmy Magilton. But apart from that, it hasn't been a fantastic game of football. I'm going to admit that, but it was never expected to be. It's early in the season. You know, Linfield, Cliftonville, two sides who want to be up there challenging for the title. They're not going to go hammer and tong, you know, in their fourth game of the season. That's just not going to happen. But disappointed to be 1-0 down at half time. But Linfield have credit to them. They've taken their chance when it came around. But second half, you know, Cliftonville just need to keep doing what they're doing, because the intensity's been fine, and I think Tricky Gallagher's been excellent. I think Casey has been really good as well, to be honest. He's broke up a lot of play, made a few superb tackles as well. But obviously for the goal, I understand why he goes to the ground. But yeah, half time Windsor Park, Linfield 1, Cliftonville 0. Should be 2-0. Joel Cooper, magnificent feat to be fair, like the Irish League Lionel Messi, if you like, is so good, quick feet, and he plays it through. People don't really defend it very well, and Chris McKee gets a shot away, but a combination of guard side, I'm not sure, it might have been Jimmy Robinson, combination for the man for left corner, but really close to 2-0, probably should have been 2-0, but I have to say, magnificent for Skipper, just as left corner goes in. Guard side makes a good save, but Linfield knows positions, you know, just in between the centre backs. They're a little bit dangerous, so they do Linfield, but still 1-0 for the Blues, and should have really been 2. So close, 2-0 Linfield with 15 minutes to go. Corner came in, and Daniel Finlayson with a header hits the crossbar, drops back out. I'm not sure he gets the second ball, but it's another header. And Owen Casey heads off the line for Cliftonville, but second half hasn't been great. I think that Linfield have been in control. Linfield have had a lot of the ball, but haven't really had the intensity to really go at Linfield, and have had to play the ball back a lot to rebuild moves. Impressed by Linfield's team shape, that's being completely honest. I think they've defended really well. And they've just been hard to break down, but should have been 2-0, and that probably should have been game over. On Linfield instantly, Cliftonville equalise. They say that you're most vulnerable when you score, but Linfield get him behind Jimmy Robinson. Mistake, he should clear it, but they just get him behind him. Cross comes in, and Joe Cooper with a header that was just mad. It happened so quick. But I think it's really poor from Jimmy Robinson. Don't like singling out individual players, but can't let Linfield in behind you. That's exactly what happened. And they'll punish you here. Windsor Park's the punish in place. So 2-1 Linfield, and just straight how Cliftonville. Just a mistake, just a defensive mistake. And you make mistakes here. We've won so many league titles. They will always punish you. Got it, absolutely got it to lose so late on, but on to the next in Larne on Saturday at 5:30. But I'll speak more about this game when I get out and think that song's going to drive you over the edge. Almost forgot. I want to say a big thank you to Linfield tonight as well, because as you can see on the screen, that is my programme article on Cliftonville. So I've always sort of been given the opportunity to write about Cliftonville when the Reds come to Windsor Park. So I want to thank Linfield Football Club and the media team for allowing that to happen. So I'm back home now. Final thoughts on the game from Windsor Park. Linfield 2, Cliftonville 1. Really disappointed not to get a draw from the game. Did I think Cliftonville deserved the draw from the game? I did, yeah. I'm going to be honest, I did. And you know, you have the two big chances for Jimmy Mulgrew, and then at the end, Chris Shields had a big chance. Oren Casey was dispossessed at the edge of the box, and Shields got through, and I was good to see a big guard side. I thought Casey was excellent, I must say. Thought Casey had a really good game, strong to tackle, physical, and I think over pre-season, I know the first couple of games of the season, he's been much more composed on the ball under Jim Magilton. So really, he's been really, really impressive for me. As for the goal, you know, the winning goal, it's an individual mistake, and I feel for Jamie Robinson, I really do, because again, I think he's been brilliant over the first few weeks of the season. He's probably not a ball-playing centre-back, so I feel a bit harsh criticising him for the goal. What it is, it's just one of those things. On Linfield, I think it's a big win, it's a big 3 points. I thought they were really well organised. I thought Joel Cooper was just different class to everybody else on the pitch. The easiest choice for a man of the match that anybody will have to make. I thought Cooper was just different level, just brilliant. His drive, his determination, his positional sense, excellent. Absolutely excellent. And the first goal, you know, he picks out Chris McKee. Chris McKee, I think he's been brilliant as well. Like I said, I think McKee right now is maybe the most informed player in the league, and people will be like, not sure about that. In my opinion, I think he's been excellent. I think everything he's touched at the minute is just going into the back and going into the back of the net. So I think there's a lot of positives for Cliftonville to take tonight. I think that was one of the best, actually, in a long while that I've actually witnessed Cliftonville play at Windsor Park. Could they have been a little bit more brave on the ball in terms of going forward? Yes, but we have to remember that Cliftonville are missing 3 real key attackers at the minute. Joe Gormley came off injured at Newry. Ronan Hale is out for a while, and Ryan Curran's out as well. So I think when you put it all into perspective, I think that Cliftonville performance is even better when you think you're without 3 your main attacking talents, and Ben Wilson is only new to the squad, and you know he's played very well. He's scored goals, but tonight at Windsor Park it just didn't really fall for him. He was feeding off scraps. But I have to say, I thought the football was good. I was really impressed by it, and I'm looking forward to Saturday against Larne already. To be honest, I think it should be a really good game. It's another big challenge. It's the champions coming to Solitude, so I'm looking forward to it. My last thing on Linfield, I thought their team shape was really good. That was really impressive. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching the vlog, and if you enjoy it, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next vlog very, very soon.